us your name and your business.
Okay. Hi, I'm Alissa, and I am founder of The Good Sport. You can't smile the whole time because you're gonna make a stupid smile.
We got the B-roll or the behind the scenes.
Love it.
Let's shop The Good Sport Day. Sports. Woo! What up, baby? Get it.
Oh, that's dope. Hi, I'm Alissa, and I am founder of The Good Sport.
Hey, I'm Josh with The Good Sport, Chief Volunteer Officer, the CVO, and also Alyssa's husband.
The Good Sport is an athletic retail brand for men and women athletes that like to sweat. We are centered around movement, community, and competition, and we're all based around sports and fitness and keeping that in our everyday lives.
What The Good Sport really means to me is the collection of like-minded people coming together in a community setting and wearing a great quality brand and competing at a level that not only lifts up their spirits but also lifts up the intensity of the workout, bringing their energy, and I'm just having a really, really good time.
The 3 pillars of The Good Sport is movement, community, and competition. Movement being moving your body any type of way that you want to move that day. So it can be on the pickleball court, on the basketball court, playing football with your friends, whatever it may be, you just keep it moving. Community is a group of like-minded athletes that want to get better every single day and want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. And then competition is bringing out your competitive nature, and as iron sharpens iron, so does one another, and so that's how we're all going to get better. The history of The Good Sport is totally different than what you see today. We started March 31st, 2022, and we started as a boutique. We were doing pop-up workouts once a month, and then from there, myself as an athlete, I'm so particular in what I sweat in, and so I was just not happy with what we were selling actually at our store, so I quickly realized that we need to pivot and that we need to create our own things and with our own logo. And that's when we created our logo, The Good Sport, with the G and the S, and quickly pivoted to be our own brand as The Good Sport. And we started from there. We started with these t-shirts actually. First t-shirt ever made right here.
Alyssa approached me with the idea of starting her own brand back when she was the fitness director of a gym, having a very good salary, and we were very comfortable, and she wanted to quit that, work for herself and be her own boss and start her own business. My immediate reaction was worrisome, frantic, that maybe we didn't know exactly what we were going to get ourselves into, so there was some doubt that crept in, but I think it was the best decision that she's ever made, and I've supported her from day one, so it's been good.
With our logo and our own designs, our own retail, we really started hitting hard on the community. We started hosting more community events. We did golf tournaments, which was a blast. We did our first adult field day, which also was a blast and so much fun. Then we started partnering with more studios because we believe that studios and gyms are the community builders. They like to rep what gym they're at, what studio they're at, what they're a part of. So we wanted to be in addition to that. I believe we did 43 or 45 pop-ups last year, which is almost one every single weekend. And now we're just continuing to expand on our community. We want to offer more community events for the community to get involved and active. And so now we're doing branded retail for our partner gyms and studios. That way they're able to rep their studio, but with the Good Sport branding on. And we're just gonna keep pushing forward there and offering more events. So as we grow and we started making our own retail, it's been amazing to see the support from our partnered studios and gyms, and then also our own customers. They're loving the material that we're coming out with. The fitting is getting better and better each time as we take everybody's feedback. And when we started as a boutique, it was not the best quality or fit, but that's what made us be who we are now, because we wanted to be the best. We constantly take feedback from our customers and also our partner gyms and studios, and we're continuing to increase the quality of the fitting, increase the quality of the material, the blends, everything in between, and we're just getting better every single launch, and that's what's most exciting about it.
The Good Sport has evolved immensely from when it was a boutique to now being a brand that designs and has manufacturing partners across the globe. Not to mention, I'm the human mannequin test model for almost every article of clothing that we've come out with for men, from the very beginning when she was ordering boutique clothing to now designing these brand new tanks. It's, put a lot of internal controls in place to allow for us to travel, meet new people, join new clubs. It's also implemented accounting systems that we didn't have right at the beginning. Just little intricate stuff like that has evolved immensely in the past 2 years.
The amount of people that have came across the Good Sport have been incredible. They have awesome stories, and they're just like us. They want to be moving. They want to play sports. They want to get dirty and play football with us. And so that's been amazing to meet those type of people and surround ourselves with that community that we set out to build. In our latest campaign, it was all about telling the story of the Good Sport, which is why we played basketball, we played football, we did some agility, we ran on the track, we got some gym work in. It was just telling our story about being active, and there's so many ways to be active. So it was so much fun. We had 6 athletes be a part of it, and they were all chosen because they like to move their bodies different ways, which I think was important to include. And on the retail side, we actually started designing these pieces back in November, from the high neck sports bra to the biker shorts and the women's leggings, the men's tank top. There's so many things that can go wrong with products, and we received about 5 different samples of each item. So just nailing down exactly how we wanted it to fit and the material being used, starting back into November, and then finally getting our final pieces around February time, then holding off onto those pieces until we had the right storyline. We had the right athletes being a part of the collection and telling our story. Just takes some time. There's always gonna be bumps in the road, but just learning how to pivot has been something that I've quickly learned as a business owner. With all the places that we've been and the people that we've met, it's been incredible, but like anything, it's been a grind starting our own business from scratch. It's definitely a roller coaster, and you just gotta strap in. There's probably been more hard days than good days, but the good days will always outshine those, so that's something to remember. But it's been difficult.
I currently work full-time in my own job, and so anytime that I have after work or on the weekends, I support Alissa, doing pop-ups on my own out there, going to launch parties, doing branded retail events, and by representing the Good Sport the way that I know Alissa would want through me. I've given Alissa a lot of support since she started her brand, just always being there for her, being a person that she can talk to when she needs to talk out an idea and brainstorm and bounce ideas off of, and just trying to be there for her when she needs me, because I know that it can get really lonely when you start a business by yourself, and it's very taxing on a person. So I know that she needs me, not just in my husband duties, but also somebody to be there for her when she has trouble with the business and might need somebody to help her step in and become that accountant, or become that marketing manager, or become that social media person just when she's having a tough day and I might need to step in. So it's been very, very tough on her, but she's gotten through it very elegantly, and whenever she needs me, I'm there.
Juggling in between creating the perfect fit, but then also finding our voice as a brand has been difficult, because there's so many things that you want to get 100% right. The biggest thing is just finding out what our voice is as a Good Sport and what we're standing for and the people that we want to attract, and making sure we get that story right, because I know if we do get that story right and it's exactly what we stand for as a brand, I know the right people will come. It's just making sure that we're taking those right steps. The reality is of starting a brand and not being a fashion designer, not being a advertising genius, not having any experience in those roles other than sports and fitness. I'm just learning things as I go, and it's a trial and error, and it's just going to take time, but I know that it is something that's deep down inside my heart, and that I am made for this, and it's just about getting our story out and keep pushing forward. There will be bad days, but there'll also be great days that outshine those.
The most impactful thing that I've seen in Alissa over the past 2 years since she started the brand is just how strong she's become in her own right, mentally and physically. She takes on a lot every single day, and she puts the Good Sport above all things in her own life, and she really dedicates the time and energy to make this a worldwide brand, which is to fulfill her dream. So she's become really, really strong over the past 2 years. And the brand itself and the events that we've been a part of and hosted have been, from just being at a local gym or studio just with a foldable table and a tarp, to, going to New York and being a part of the US Open. So it's just over the past 2 years, we've really tried to outreach to the right community and become partners and friends with the right people to really launch our brand to the next level.
What's next for the Good Sport? We have so many things, so many exciting things coming up this summer. We'll have community events in New York, and then also in parts of Houston and Austin. And then also we're starting our charity-based events program called Good Competitors, which is going to be 100% donation-based, and it is just creating opportunities for the community to get involved. And it's going to be hard challenges. Last year we did Project Burpee, which was 1 hour of straight burpees. But we raised like $2,700, which was amazing. This year we're going to top that, and we're going to continue doing these types of events all across the country. It's going to be the PSB challenge, so it's push-ups, sit-ups, and burpees, 1 hour, as many as you can do. So that's really exciting, and I'm excited to bring that challenge to the studios across the country and raise some money for a good cause. I just want to say thank you to everyone that has been a part of our journey in the Good Sport, building it. You've seen us on our highs, you've seen us on our lows, and we're just going to continue this journey. We're going to continue to bring incredible events to you, even better retail so you can look good while moving. And I'm just so thankful that you are part of it. And this is just as much as my brand as it is yours.